All right, so I'm sitting here in Arizona. It's 116 degrees, super flippin' hot. It's tough as heck to keep your phone from overheating here. You actually have to be creative. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Every time I've used my phone in my car, it overheats. So I'm gonna show you some awesome tips to prevent your phone from overheating, whether it's from gaming all day or whatever it might be, because you're living in 116-degree weather. I'm gonna show you these awesome tips to cool down your phone. Check it out.
If you're new to the channel, we geek out on everything Apple. So get subscribed and make sure to hit that alert icon so you get the latest content.
All right, so the first step we want to do is we want to close out apps because they're all using CPU usage, and when that's high, it's going to make our phones hot. So let's close out these apps, swipe up, and just swipe out all these apps. Next, we can go look at the battery usage for apps so that we know which apps are using the most battery power so that we can reduce our use with those apps. So let's open up our settings and go down to battery. Within battery, it's gonna load up, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna say, okay, FaceTime, Facebook, home and lock screen. So really, I would probably wanna reduce my FaceTime use and reduce my Facebook use, and that should cool down my phone some and reduce the CPU use. All right, so the next item we wanna make sure that we do is we want to update all our apps. We want to make sure that these apps are all updated so they run good. So let's go into the App Store. As you can see, I have 157 updates. So I'm going to click that little red icon up in the right hand corner. I can either click the Update All button here at the top, or I can update each individual app, but that would definitely help with the apps running the best they can on the current version of iOS that you are on. All right, the next step that we want to make sure is that our iOS is updated. So we want to click on Settings, go to General, Software Update, checking for updates. I do have an update, so I need to click and install this update and get that done so that I can potentially fix any bug fixes or anything like that. So the next step that you can do is remove the case on your phone. Unless you have a cooling case like the Razer Arctech, really good for watching videos or gaming, things like that, for keeping your phone cool during those long periods of time when you have high CPU use. All right, so another option is reboot your phone, right? You need to reboot your phone every once in a while. Or hold the up audio button, the other button on the other side at the same time. Hold those. You're gonna get the little message, slide to power off. We want to disable location services. So let's go down to privacy, location services up at the top. And this is within settings, down to privacy, location services. I can either turn off all of location services to prevent anything from, tracking my location. That includes maps and everything. So be aware that if you do turn this off, you're gonna lose a lot of functionality with your device. Otherwise, I can go down and just change them per application. You're gonna wanna check your power adapter. Make sure your cord's not frayed, make sure the plug is not messed up, and make sure that your phone's not getting super hot when it's charging. You're gonna wanna turn off personal hotspot. So if you're in settings right here up at the top, personal hotspot, you're gonna wanna make sure to turn that off, because that broadcasting, just using more power, create more heat. Another item you can turn off is Bluetooth. Swipe down from the top, and or Wi-Fi. Any of them. Actually, do not put your phone on the dash of your car or on your hot leather seats, especially in a hot place like Arizona where it gets incredibly hot. I either use my Apple Watch to do my map, or keep the phone in my pocket. I also recommend maybe even using a white t-shirt to wrap around it so that it helps insulate it with a light colored fabric to keep it cool and out of the sun. If you find that your phone is still running crappy and it's still running hot, the last but not least option is reset all your settings. So basically come into settings, down to general, swipe all the way down, go to reset, and reset all settings up at the top. You are going to have to reset up all Bluetooth devices, all Wi-Fi, everything else like that, but it'll reset everything and you should be back to normal, and hopefully your overheating issues are taken care of. That's really it. I hope this helps keeping your phone cool, and you found this helpful. Give it a thumbs up. You guys have an amazing week. Take care.